Yo, welcome to the show. It's Boston's banter.
So Frankie, let's get into your FanDuel picks.
Yeah,
brother.
let me bring these up real quick. I mean, I know I got Bo Nix. I mean, he's been like so-so. He hasn't been the greatest, but he's been putting up some points. But I think this week he's going to get off it here. And, you know, they haven't been like clicking on all cylinders. I feel like he'll get back at it. The Giants, they're playing the Giants, and they're at home. It's just one of those things I think he might go off. I actually stacked him with Evan Ingram, who's looked better in the last couple weeks too.
Absolutely.
He's had some decent targets. So I stacked those two together. 7,100 for Bo Nix, not bad for where he was projected to be. I mean, he was one of those guys that was supposed to be a top 10 fantasy quarterback. So, I mean, 7,100 is kind of a discount for a quarterback. So I think if he can get it, start running a little bit more, I think that'd be great.
Right.
Ingram's only 5,000. I thought that was a real good discount for a tight end. I always look for discounted tight ends like we talked about.
Athletic tight end.
DeAndre Swift, again, going against the Saints. Saints have been pretty bad. He just went off last night, 170 all-purpose yards, something crazy like that.
Yep.
So had a touchdown on that long reception as well. So I think that's a good money at 6,300. I also took Chris Olave in that same game. We know that the Bears secondary typically isn't that good and hasn't been that good this year, and the Saints will be playing from behind. Olave is getting like 9, 10, 12 targets a game.
10 targets last game, 98 yards.
So it's like I feel like they're going to need to throw, and it could be one of those games that's a little bit more of a shooter than people think.
Right.
So, yeah, those are the guys I kind of see discounted, and here's the rest of my team here.
Like you said, with Bo Nix going against the Giants, I don't see the Giants winning back-to-back, especially against the Broncos
even if they
defense.
if they put up points, that means Nick's got to throw.
Right, man. He could be running. He could be slinging it out there, so I like that right there.
Yep.
DeAndre Swift getting the all-purpose yards, especially against the Saints defense.
Yeah, he went over 100 last
Barkley,
night.
can we get Barkley going again against
I'm putting
Minnesota?
him in until he has one of those games, and I think this is the week that they realize
have to.
What's the problem? The problem is you're not giving Barkley the ball enough.
Absolutely, bro. Then you got wide receiver Xavier Worthy going against the Raiders secondary. He's a speed demon. He's out there. And they got Rashee Rice back, so that could open things up for him.
I like it.
You got wide receiver Ladd McConkey going against the Colts defense. I know the Colts, they've been looking
They've
good.
been good, but that's going to be a shootout, I think.
Especially if Travarius Ward doesn't play with the concussion again. There's some targets for
He was
McConkey.
unconscious.
Chris Olave, who went off last week against the Patriots, even though they did lose, he's getting the looks right there from Rattler.
Yes,
then you
sir.
got tight end Evan Ingram. He's an athletic tight end that Bo Nix likes to throw to, especially dump it down when he's getting blitzed and all that.
Yep.
Then you got Josh Jacobs in the flex. I like that right there. He's been a workhorse for them.
Yeah, he's had a good matchup. So, I mean, he scored 2 touchdowns this past week. So, he's going to be nasty.
And then the Saints defense
I just
versus
threw in the
Bears.
cheapest defense. Again, it's one of those defenses that, they've been holding on. They've been closer in some of these games.
That's
The
what I'm
Bills
saying.
barely beat them. We only beat them by 6. But, again, you need to do a cheap defense, and that's what I do. So,
Hey, Frankie, I like it, brother.
thanks, brother.
Good luck this week, man.
You too, bro.